Unfortunately, what we've learned is that there can be interference to the communication and the expression of this intelligence within your body. This interference causes dis-ease, disharmony, weakness, and imbalances within your nervous system that can cause all types of immediate health problems, or this interference can lie dormant and asymptomatic for decades, leading to severe health conditions, chronic pain, deterioration, and disease down the road. Nerve interference in the spine is called vertebral subluxation. Lifestyle interference is a result of poor health habits such as overeating, poor nutrition, excessive drinking, taking prescription or non-prescription drugs, or sitting too much. Environmental interference is caused by toxicity from air, food, water, or chemicals, as well as accidents or natural disasters. All three types of interference can cause pressure in the spine and nervous system and affect your health on every level, causing barriers to your ongoing healing, your daily healing, and take away from the ability for your body and for you to function at your highest level of potential. We've actually put this in a grid to help you understand and help you see it, where you have underneath that innate potential, because you see, if there's no interference, you'll stay in the upper quadrant of this diagram, where your innate intelligence will express itself without interference. If there's no interference, with healthy choices, lifestyle care, and performance-based care, functioning well for an entire long life. But when there's interference, that nerve, lifestyle, or environmental interference causes dis-ease, which then leads to disease, which can lead to sickness, obviously, and early death. And unfortunately, when you look at, as an example, in a tree, it's really easy to see it in a tree because you have on the right-hand side, you see a thriving, flourishing tree. And then you see segments of the tree starting to rot away or deteriorate because of some inability, some interference for that life force to get to the entire tree. And then over time, with more dis-ease, that tree deteriorating more and more on the left. While the right side of the tree, areas of your body that may not be interfered with, still thriving, while other areas deteriorating. Listen, dis-ease leads to disease. Dis-ease leads to pain, discomfort, breakdowns within your body's natural, innate ability to function. And so this dis-ease becomes a problem that can affect you throughout your entire lifetime. Here's one of the other challenges, which is a part of this thought-provoking conversation that you must address for yourself. Because our current system only intervenes after disease. Our current system only intervenes after pain, after suffering, after an accident, after an injury, after a problem arises in a format where you can feel it, or where it begins to manifest itself and show itself as ill health, affecting the function of your body. So we have a system that treats disease or pain only after it happens, with the hope of eliminating suffering and preventing death. That is a whole different realm than functioning for optimum performance and optimum health throughout your entire lifetime. You see, when we talk about the interference principle, and we talk about the 100-year lifestyle, living your ideal 100-year lifestyle, we talk about it from the standpoint of, from the moment of conception through every phase of life, expressing your full potential throughout your entire lifetime, with a goal to optimize performance throughout your entire lifetime, to intervene through optimization, not just through disease correction or pain correction, although there is a time for that, but doing it as a part of a lifestyle to keep your body functioning at the highest level throughout your lifetime. Now you'll notice on the right-hand side of this graph that there's a picture of where it's from red to yellow to green, and it says from crisis care through the critical transition to lifestyle care. This is the transition of consciousness and thought that becomes very important for you and your family when you begin to make choices about how you're going to live your life, how you're going to take care of yourselves, the healthcare choices that you're going to make, and quite honestly, the healthcare philosophy that you're going to live by and function by, and how are you going to raise your family, and maybe even your parents, some of you, how are you going to raise each other and support each other? What type of lifestyle do you want to live? Well, crisis care, it's necessary when there's a crisis. And if you start making right now, from today, no matter what your current situation, whether you're being faced with a disease or a health challenge or pain or injury or severe problem of some kind or another, or you're on a little bit of a roller coaster like we talked about earlier, don't just address the crisis. If you want to remove the interference, if you want to remove the barriers to healing and live up to your potential, then you must begin to think in terms of making the critical transition from crisis care to lifestyle care so that you can begin healing and living up to your potential in all areas of your life. So when you understand the interference principle, it's not just to make you feel better, although there's a really good chance that that's what's going to happen when you remove the interference. Your body will start to heal itself. It will start to function better again normally. It will normalize itself. It will optimize if you teach it to do that, and if you nurture yourself that way and you make this critical transition from crisis care to lifestyle care. So in many ways, it's a philosophical choice for you and your family about how you want to live your life, and then the action steps that you take from that point forward will follow this new philosophy.
Climb a mountain, run a race, ride down a hill with the wind in your face. Go after your dream, your personal best. Enjoy the journey, the people, the test. Take care of your body, your mind, and your spine. Take care of the people, the oceans, the sky. Don't wait for a crisis to force you to act. Keep yourself balanced, a personal path. You've got to have nerve to adjust to it all. Your 100 is coming. You make the call. The 100-year lifestyle. Live yours.